my chair out of the way here, but we will need some sort of support as well. I didn't say that before, but wall, countertop, something. Start to stand nice and tall. Allow your body to soften. Allow your gaze to soften. Start to maybe sway side to side, transferring weight into each foot. And inviting your breath, so nice big inhale through your nose. And exhale out your mouth. On your next breath in, take your arms wide and up to the sky. Big stretch. And then exhale, fold up and over your thighs. Relax your neck, relax your head. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And exhale, fold, plant your palms, step your right foot way, way back into a long lunge. Stay in this high lunge, just roll yourself up, high lunge. On your exhale, take your left hand down, lean to the left side. So I'm doing like a side body stretch in my right side. On your exhale, take your arms wide, sweep them wide, find a side lunge to the opposite knee. So we're just doing this like wave action with our body. Let's go back to that high lunge. So take it forward, leaning to the left. And then exhale back into your side lunge. Good. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Stay here. Just lengthen both legs, both feet down. Reach your arms wide and up to the sky. Exhale, fold up and over both. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold and stretch. Start to walk yourself over to your right foot. So pivoting and turning to the right leg now. You're in your lunge. Roll all the way up. Reach your arms to sky, high lunge. On your exhale, right hand down, lean to the right side. And on your next inhale, take your arms wide, sweep to the back of your mat into your side lunge and lift your right toes. Just a few more like that. So nice big inhale to side body stretch. And exhale, sweep. And back into your side lunge. One more time, just like that. And exhale, side lunge. Good. Now lengthen both legs, reach, arms wide, toes forward. And exhale, fold up and over both thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. And then on your exhale, start to turn to your left leg, the leg that we started on, at the front of your mat. Plant your palms, sweep your left leg back into down dog. Roll yourself forward, inhale into a high plank. Exhale, bend your knees, hips go up and back, down dog. Just a few more like that. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head, high plank. Exhale, bend your knees, send your hips up and back, down dog. One more time. Inhale, unravel your spine. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, when you're ready, softly come down to your knees. You're in your all-four tabletop position. Inhale to lengthen your spine, find your cow pose. exhale to round your spine, flex your spine, find cat. So move with your breath here. Now that you have invited a bit more movement into your body, maybe just check in and notice how you're feeling this morning. One more round, each direction. Warming up your spine. Beautiful. Find your neutral spine, untuck your toes, send your hips back, child's pose. When you're ready, you can walk your hands back one at a time and gently roll yourself up to a nice tall seat. Okay, let's get started. So from there, let's come into your high plank. Your plank workout. So you can find your block or your Pilates ball for this. We're gonna start in a gate pose. So right leg out, right leg's long, left knee's down. I'm gonna land my ball, reach my right arm overhead. I'm gonna press into the ball to lift myself up and then reach my right arm to the right. Yeah, it's a tempo. Here we go. So we lean for 2, come up for 2. Nice. So just warming up your core here, some lateral glute work. Nice. So when I land my block or my ball, I'm trying to kind of stay lifted out of that place. I'm just kind of like tipping up and over my left hip and then lengthening out of it every time. Nice. Gorgeous. In 8 counts, we're gonna take the ball behind our left knee. That's the knee that's down. And we're gonna land your left hand down. So check it out, follow me into and 1. Here we go. Take the ball into behind your left knee pocket. Squeeze it. Left hand down. Turn your torso down and then turn it open to the side. Turn it down, turn it open. So option here is so when you open, lift your right leg. So I wanted to do plank this morning, but I didn't want to do like a super hard, like high plank, forearm plank variation. And this is still hard, but I don't know, it feels a little bit more nourishing in my body. Option to land your top foot down and pick up your bottom knee and twist it. So it goes like this. Land your foot. Draw your bottom knee towards your elbow, take it back down, then lift it back up. 2 more, 2. Nice and slow. Then we're just switching sides. Last 1. Woo. Step it back down. Now push into your left hand, lift yourself up, take your ball out. Right knee down, left leg out. You got that lean to the right, and then lift it back up. So just jump in when you're ready. Lean and lift. Nice. Also warming up the arms here. Getting some good shoulder mobility as well. Good. We're gonna hold it down. Bring the ball behind your right knee pocket in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. Right knee, right ball behind your right knee pocket. Right hand down. Left hand behind your head. Turn it down, and turn it open. Option when you open to lift your left leg. So it's down, open, lift. Down, open, lift. 4. Then we have 3 of those twists taking your bottom knee with you if you want to, in 2 and 1. Here we go. So it's down. Take your right knee up. 2 more, 2 more, 2. Open. Last 1. And open. Press through your right hand to lift yourself up. Take your ball out. And we're coming onto your back. So your core hello sequence. Bring your ball between your inner knees, inner thighs, just above your knees. Bring your hands behind your head. Pick up your feet, connect your feet. You have a slow crunch. Here we go. So it's lift for 2 and lower for 2. Lift and lower. So if you don't have a prop, if you don't have a ball at all, you could still have your legs like this. And then just imagine that you're squeezing something. See if you can send your back ribs into your mat so that you start to invite more of your core. Lift for 2 and lower for 2. Option to add a squeeze on the ball when you lift, right here. So lift, squeeze the ball, and then release back down. So you can keep this tempo or move a little quicker right here. Let's go. It's lift, crunch, lower. Lift, squeeze, lower. So I'm relaxing my head back into my hands. I know it's hard to tell your body to relax when other parts are moving and working, but see if you can just invite a little bit and use your hands here as like a little basket or a hammock for your head. We're gonna hold it high, do little lifts, little squeezes in 2 and 1 right here. Little lift, squeeze. Up, squeeze, up, squeeze. Nice. Breathe. Gorgeous. You're almost there. You have 8 here, and then we're gonna do a slow twist right and left. But I want you to think about your opposite upper rib twisting to your opposite hip instead of how far your elbows are going. Ready? Check it out. So we twist to the right. Come back center. Twist to the left. Come back center. Yes. Twist to the right. Come back center. Left and center. You still have a little squeeze in the ball the entire time. Gorgeous. In 4, we're gonna take the ball into our hands. We're gonna alternate our knees in little bicycle. Ready? In 2 and 1. So take the ball up to the sky. Lay your head back. You got left knee, right knee, left knee, right knee. Maybe you lift your shoulders off your mat. Yes. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2 and 1. Knees in, release, head back. Hands behind your hamstrings. Rock and roll yourself up. So this is where we need your ball or your block, your support, and a light weight. So I'm gonna draw my support into my space on my left side. I'm gonna bring a light weight into my right hand. Now fold forward, bring your left heel under, on your ball. Your ball is under your left heel. Left hand to your support, right leg steps way back into a long lunge. You're gonna hinge forward, draw your right arm forward, and then lift your torso upright, slide your right arm back. So we hinge forward, slide your right arm forward for 2. And then we lift your torso, slide your right arm back for 2. Yes, so it's forward for 2 and back for 2. Yes. Gorgeous. So what I'm trying to do with my arm, what's happening with my palm, is that my palm's going down when it's forward and then towards my midline when it goes back. Good. My legs are just kind of staying where they are. I'm doing this from my torso. So my torso hinges forward at my hips and then lifts up as I go back. Good. That's it. And if that weight becomes too much or the arm work becomes too much, you could take it out and just focus on one thing, because I'm already starting to feel my left hamstring on my bent leg and my outer glute pocket on that leg as well. So a lot is going on. We're gonna hold it forward. We're gonna row your arm back. Check it out in 2 and 1. Here we go. It's reach, pull wide. Reach, pull wide. Okay, your back heel's lifted. Your right hip is drawing forward so that your hips are on the same plane. Yes. Now we're gonna layer on. We're gonna add your right leg. So that's your leg that's long. We're gonna tap your right foot in. Check it out. So tap in, row back, extend. Tap in, row back, extend. Woo! Oh my gosh. That's wild. In, extend. Nice. You're almost there. I'm feeling my shoulder and I just like completely maxed out, so I need a little break. You can shake out your arm and then come back in when you're ready. Here's 8. And we're gonna hold it in. We got tiny dips, right arm long into just by your side. Follow me, just dip, dip. I'm gonna reach my right arm down by my side because that's just such a burn. My right heel's up, my left heel's on the ball, and I'm just dipping. Oh my gosh, 8. 7, can you make your posture proud? So can you draw your low belly towards your spine to protect your back, your low back. And then notice what's happening with your shoulders. So notice if they're drawing in like this. See if you can find this broadness. Yes, here's 4. Here's 3. I know those 8 counts felt like forever, and that's kind of the point. Here's 2 and 1. Hold low for 4. Maybe reach your arm up to sky for 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Woo! Shake it out. Come off your ball. I'm just gonna turn my chair to the other side so you can see me. Okay. Right heel on your ball. Left foot stepping way back into a long lunge. You got that. Reach forward, hinge forward, and then upright, slide it back. Reach forward for 2, slide back for 2. Good. So this is thighs like low. If you didn't have a ball, you could just keep your right heel down, or you could elevate it, like hover it. Yes. Yeah, queen. Keep it up. You got this. Breathe. Nice. So I'm only coming up as much as it feels good for my low back and my hips. Right? So if you're coming up like a lot, you're gonna start to really arc into your low back, right? So just notice kind of what's going on in your movement today in this shape. Yes, you're gonna hold it. You have 8 here. We're gonna hold it forward. You're gonna row your left arm back in 3, 2, and 1. So it's a reach, row back, reach, row back. Option out of your left foot. So it's a reach, left foot taps in, reach, left foot taps in. Yes, Morgan, that's it. Woo! I'm so glad you're here with me. I would not be doing this. Reach. You're gonna bring your left arm by your side. You just got dips with your left heel up. In 2 and 1. Here we go. Just dip, dip. And that's a really cool thing about movement is that, you know, it's your power, right? You get to decide what feels good for you. And then you get to do it. You know, you get to move your body. And that can look like a lot of different things depending on the day, right? It could look like rest. It could look like a lot of rest, right? Or it could look like a lot of energy. But I think the most important thing is that we just listen to what that is and what our intention is to move our body. Here's 8. You're almost there. Stay with me. I'm right here with you. Here's 4. Here's 3. We're gonna have a hold. 2 and 1. Hold it low. Maybe reach your left arm to sky for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Wooza! Wow. Okay. Ball off to the side. You need your chair or your support still. Just find your medium, heavier weight for bicep. This one's fun. So bring your legs together. Your weight's in your left hand. Draw your thigh bone away from your center, both thigh bones. Allow your feet to follow. Elevate your heels, and now kiss your heels together. Bend your knees. You're in first position. You got tiny dips. Good. Dip. Dip. My right hand is on my support. Dip. And dip. Nice. Dip. Down, up, down, up. So keep your knees bent the entire time. And then my posture is nice and proud. Right? So you'll have like this natural curvature in your spine. That's already, you know, the way it is. But can you draw your, try to avoid like flaring your ribs out and creating a larger kind of arc. So you're kind of doing this little core connection thing to make sure that your spine is supported. We're gonna hold it low. We have a curl. Ready? In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Hold low. You curl and release. Curl and release. Now you can stay here, back in that dip. Ready? Let's go. And curl, dip, release. Dip, curl, dip, release. We're gonna hold your left arm way, just rotate it wide. Freeze your dips. Ready, go. Rotate wide, rotate forward. Good. So wide and forward. Nice. I'm just holding low in my legs. I'm feeling that really good work happening in the belly of my muscles. Rotate wide, rotate forward. Yes. Let's hold it wide. Little lifts there. 3, 2, 1, go. Lift, lift. So I'm doing like a little curl. I'm holding my left arm halfway, where my hand is in line with my elbow. And then I'm going up an inch, down an inch. maybe. Let's add back in those dips. 3, 2, 1, go. Dip, curl, dip, curl, dip, curl, dip, curl. We're just gonna switch sides. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lengthen your legs. Maybe just turn around or just switch your chair to the other side. Get situated. You got dips. Dip and dip. Nice. So my knees are in this pretty vulnerable situation because they're going like way past my toes. They're over my toes. Not really way past. That was kind of incorrect, but it feels like it. So essentially they're in a vulnerable place. So it's important that I keep my upper body up and back instead of forward like this. Because that's just gonna put weight and tension, unnecessary work into my knee joint. In 4, we hold it low, we have the curl. Ready? 3, 2, 1, hold it low, it's curl, release, curl, and release. Yes. Maybe add back in those dips if you want to. Go, dip, dip, dip. Yes. Yes. Can you get a little lower, a little juicier? Here's 4, we hold it low. We have those rotator cuff slides. Ready? Hold it low, let's go. It's wide and forward. It's wide and forward. Here's 4. Here's 3, we hold it wide. We got little curls, little dips to finish. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, hit it. Dip, curl, little dip, curl, dip, lift. So I'm in the curl. And then from there, I'm doing a little lift, just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let it go. Woo, saved by the bell. Move your chair off to the side. We don't need that anymore. We're coming all the way down to the ground. So for this tricep work, you could use a heavier weight. For my body today, I'm just gonna use a light weight. So I'm gonna do this little kneeling position. My hand is on my ball, or on my block, or on the ground completely. Right elbow high. You gotta kick back. Here we go. Kick back, bend. Kick back, bend. Yeah. Okay. So can you check in to see if you're opening your chest to the side like this? Right? Like, hey, like that's cool, but I want you to try to isolate this work into your tricep more. So can you hold your upper arm bone, this part, up and back as high as your body will allow, and from there, you're bending and extending your elbow. Nice. So see if you can draw your right shoulder down in line with your left. My left hand on the ball is just kind of hanging out there. It's kind of like this unsteady support. So you can press your finger pads into your ball. We're gonna hold it back, arm long, tiny lifts. Ready? Let's go. Little lift, little lift. My palm is facing in. We're gonna turn your palm to sky. Ready? Let's go. Little lift, up and up. Yeah, one more variation on the menu, and then we just relax. In 8. Whew. Breathe. Here's 4. Let me squeeze it in. You ready? In 3, 2, 1. Hold it high. Just squeeze it in. In. Yes. Whew. Keep going. Here's 4, 3, and then we're just switching sides in 2 and 1. Release it. I'm gonna turn around so you can see my arm. Left elbow high. You gotta kick back and bend. Extend and bend. You got time, just get settled. I cannot tell you how excited I am to move into our sideline work. I just want to be very close to the ground. You know, and it's okay to want those things, right? It's okay to want to rest. Okay, 4, we hold it long. 3, get tiny lifts. 2, and 1. Put them all right here. Little lift, up and up. Nice. So check in with your posture. A little hug of your low belly towards your spine. Support this hinge shape in your low back. Turn your palm to sky. Ready? Let's go. Little lift. Little lift. Up and up. Woo. You're almost there. One more variation. In 4, we squeeze it in. We keep your palm towards the sky. In 3, in 2, and 1. Let's go. Just squeeze in, squeeze in, squeeze in, squeeze in. Yes, just 4, just 3, just 2, and 1. Release. Take it out. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Okay. This is where we come all the way onto your left side, your left hip. Now, before you lay all the way down, bring your ball underneath your outer left ankle. Outer left bottom leg ankle. And then lay all the way down. Okay, this is a very, very classical mat Pilates inspired seat work today. So lay your head into your bottom hand. Now press into your bottom arm, upper arm, and draw your ribs away from your mat. And then keep that, yeah? Okay, right hand can come down for some support. We're gonna lift your top leg. So it's up for 2, and down for 2, lift. And lower. So you can do this without your ball completely if you wanted more support, because this is a unsteady surface for your bottom leg. And then usually we want to try to create support in other areas of our body when we're doing our seat work, right? And so you could bend your bottom leg to focus more on stabilizing your hips as you lift your leg. So it's okay if your ribs don't go all the way, if they don't lift up off your mat. It's more about the effort. Down for 2, and up for 2. Lower and lift. Oh my gosh. I was excited for this, but you know, now I just want to go back to bed. It's up for 2 and down for 2. Nice. We're gonna hold it high. We're gonna trace a triangle in 4. We're gonna start forward with your toes. 3, in 2, and 1. Check it out. Tap in front. Then lift up, sky. Tap behind, and then lift the sky. So what's really important here is that your hips stay where they are. So if you're moving your spine a lot, you're moving your core a lot, it's kind of creating like an unstable movement in a way, unsupportive movement, that's what I want to say. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Yes, bed, let's go, bed, bed. Bed, go to bed. Thank you. Good boy. Lie down. Good boy. This would be so much harder if I didn't have a dog. Hey, lie down. Lie down. We're gonna hold it back. I'm gonna draw your right knee in and then do a little extend, and a little flick back. Follow me in 2 and 1. Here we go. So pull your knee in to elbow, extend back, little flick. Pull in, extend back, little flick. Nice. Extend, little lift. Yes. Oh, I really feel my booty every bit. That's wild. Okay. We're gonna do some internal, external rotation work. Coming up. In 4, we're gonna keep your knee bent. In 2 and 1, follow me. So bend your knee in front, tap it down in front. Lift it up into sky and tap toes behind. So it's up to sky, tap knee down in front. Hey, get out of the way. Go on. I love you. Nice. So I'm doing this little rainbow with my top leg. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, you're gonna love me in a second. We're gonna come onto your back and we're going to bring the ball under your right leg. That's the leg that's been moving. Under your right foot, sorry. In 4. In 3, 2, and 1. Check it out. Here we go. So come all the way onto your back. Ball under your foot. Your left foot's down. Go to bed. Come on. Go to bed, please. Yeah. Come on. Go to bed. Lift your hips, press into your ball, and then lower back down. So my hips are lifting as I press down through my right foot into the ball. You know? Good. So I'm pressing down through both feet. Lie down. Nice. And I have about equal, I have my hips on the same plane when I lift my hips. So press down through your right foot into the ball, press down through your left foot. Keep both hips on that same plane. Yes. And then this bridge is less of a yoga and Pilates bridge in the sense that we're trying to keep our spine in neutral and avoid rolling it. So can you keep it where it is? And then just lift your low back, your upper back on your mat. Yeah, good. We're gonna hold it high. Little lift, little presses into the ball. Ready? Right here, little lift press, up press, up press. Good, keep going, you got this. Breathe, here's 8, 6, just 4, just 3, just 2, hold it high right here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1, let it go. Woo! That was an adventure, for sure. Okay, other side, sweep your legs around, get set up. Rest your head into your bottom hand, your balls under your bottom outer ankle. When you're ready, you have a slow lift with your top leg and a slow lower. Okay. Good. I'm trying to coach you and teach you, and then trying to also coach my dog at the same time. So can you try to lift your outer ribs off your mat? And so what that does though, is that when your ribs are attached, your transverse abdominal wall is actually attached to your ribs. It's just this kind of wrap muscle, your transverse abdominal wall. It's kind of a deeper layer. So when you bite your ribs, you're biting more of that core activation, more of that core support your hips and your spine from moving. Lift and lower. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be extravagant. It doesn't have to be this big flamboyant movement. It can be gentle, it can be soft. Lower. We're going to trace that triangle. Ready? In 2 and 1. Here we go. So tap in front, then up to sky, tap behind, and up. Good. So when I say to sky, I'm kind of only going as high as I can keep my hips where they are. And I'm only going back and forward as much as I can keep my hips where they are. The other thing that might help a little bit is to activate your bottom leg. So activate your right foot that's on the ball. And to think about the sole of my foot pressing into an imaginary wall under it. Good. Okay. I know you're almost done with this. I know you're probably already done with it. We're gonna do that knee pull in 4 counts of 4. In 3, 2, and 1. Right here, here we go. So knee pulls in, then extend back, little flick. In, through 2, and back, little flick. Yeah. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Hey, lie down. Lie down. Okay, we're gonna bend your knee, keep it bent. With those internal, external rotation rainbows. Ready? In 2 and 1. Here we go. So knee taps on the front, then up and around, tap behind. Oh, this feels so much nicer than all that other stuff we were just doing. No, it's just different, right? You know, it's still hard. It's just different. Given some of your outer, we were just mainly working a lot of outer glute. So this is now just targeting a little bit different, more muscles in your booty. So it's taking away that attention from your outer booty, your glute medius, tap in front, tap behind. And come all the way up to your back. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Roll onto your back. Balls under your left foot now, right foot's down. Lower. 3, 2, and lower. Now this is gonna feel really good because we're just doing like a outer booty. Starting to get some glute max, all especially when you're doing those rotations and the external rotation. But now, as we lift your hips and press the ball down, let's start doing glute max. Kind of like we're doing the reverse of if we were in tabletop, we're going to lift our left leg up and back. We're just on our back now in supine. So it's just a different way of moving your body in relation to gravity. We're gonna hold it high, little presses. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Little lift press, up, press. Lie down. Lie down. Come on, baby. Oh, it's so hard to work sometimes because you just look at his face and you're just like, so cute. The dog, the distraction from the booty work. Here's 4, here's 3, Here's 2, hold it high right here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1, release. I actually just created the name for the class today. It's all about the dog. Okay, a little bit inner thigh work. Come on the couch, on the couch, up, up, good boy. Okay, so this is where you could have your medium, your heavier weight. Inner thigh time. Right forearm down, right leg off in the diagonal. Weight to inner thigh. Left knee's bent, right leg out. You got lift and lower with your right leg. Here we go. So it's up, for 2, and down, for 2. It's up, for 2, and down. Good. So I'm lifting out of my right shoulder. You could do this all the way down on your right side if you really just wanted to embrace coming all the way down to the ground. When you lift your leg, see if you can only lift your leg as high as you can keep your right side body long. If you're lifting it a lot too, and then dipping into your right side like this, it's not a bad thing, but it just starts to become more of a core thing, right? See if you can keep your spine where it is. When I do that little curl, I'm starting to round my spine. The spine nice and long. Just lifting and lowering your leg. Nice. Option, let's speed it up, singles. Ready? Here we go. And lower. We got tiny lifts to finish and bring your inner thigh to fatigue. Ready? Let's go. Little lift, little lift. Oh my goodness. Another thing to be super stoked about today is that it is a beautiful day. Again, the sun is out, you know, there's a little bit of a wind happening, but I like that. I'm here for it. Here's 4. You get your leg a little higher. Move a little smaller. For 3, for 2, and 1. Release. Okay, left leg out. Left forearm down. Weight to left inner thigh. Right knee's bent. Here we go. It's up. For 2, and down, for 2. My hips have this little diagonal, like they're kind of off on the diagonal. And they might kind of turn a little bit to the sky when you lift your leg, and that's okay. Great. Up, for 2, and down. I didn't say this before, but you could bend your knee. You're more than welcome to bend your knee like this. You're still working the same muscles. We're gonna move to singles. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Head in. Open, close, and open. Close, and open. You might vary from side to side. Okay. One side might be just feeling it a little bit more today. We're gonna hold it high. You got tiny lifts to finish this. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Little lift, up, and up. I just noticed my left side was like relaxing a lot. Here's 4, here's 3, here's 2, and 1, release. Amazing. Okay, weight off to the side, find your ball. Come all the way onto your back. This is your last workout. Bring your ball between your feet. Let's invite some breath here. Arms by your sides. So inhale, allow your ribs, your spine to kind of release. Allow your belly, your ribs to kind of flare out. And then exhale. Draw your pelvic floor up and in like you're squeezing your sit bones towards each other. Then draw your back ribs down. And notice how your core starts to light up and engage. Good. Stay here. Inhale, stay where you are with that engagement. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Now invite the movement with your breath. So inhale to slowly lower halfway, or as low as you can. Keep that spine where it is, and exhale, come back to top. So inhale, down for 2. Exhale, up for 2. Inhale, down for 2. Exhale, up for 2. So I'm only moving my legs low as enough, only as low as I can keep my spine integrity, my core integrity. Because if I go really low, I'm gonna start to lift my low back a lot. Right. So draw your low back down, press towards your mat. And I don't really say that a lot because I want you to be mindful of keeping a little bit of a gap between your lumbar, your low spine, kind of right under your belly button, so that you can find that neutral spine. Because if you start to press your low back into the ground a lot, it just gets different abdominal muscles. It's a bad thing. So we're trying to get really deep core here. So you're probably feeling your inner thighs as well while holding the ball. We're gonna hold it low. In 4, in 3, in 2. Check it out. Hold your legs off in the diagonal. Hold it. You're gonna turn your thighs to the right, then to sky. Switch sides. Turn to the left, then back to sky. So I'm just turning my thigh bones in my hip socket. Turn right, turn center, turn left, turn center. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be big. 4, take your knees in, draw them wide, extend them long and low in 2 and 1. Here we go. In for 2, out for 2, in and out. Final 4, final 3. Hold it low in 2 and 1. Hold it somewhere that feels good for 3, for 2, for 1, and draw your knees in. Hold your ball for a moment, maybe just rest it on your tummy. Allow your feet to drape wide, knees knock in. Come back to your breath. Really nice big breath in through your nose. And big breath out. You can let your ball roll off to the side, or your prop if you have one, and allow your knees to fall side to side. Come back to center and allow your legs to take whatever shape feels good for you for a few moments. Allowing your body to rest, reset. When you're ready, start to roll to one side. Press yourself up with the flow. You're going to come up to a seated shape and find a if you stir or a little your arms to the sky. Big breath in. Big breath out. Bring your left hand to your right hand behind. Grow a little tall. Get your muscles in your torso. Really take. And then when your body says stop, maybe find another inhale, lengthen. And exhale, there might be a little bit more space. Next breath in. Sweep your arms to the sky. Big breath in. Big breath out. Just and before you turn, lengthen through your mouth. Then use your muscles in your torso to turn. One more inhale through your nose. Lengthen through the crown of your head. There's a bit more room to rotate. Allow your body to release its exhale. On your next inhale, come back to center. Big breath in. Big breath out. Hands to heart center. Give your body a big thank you and big gratitude for whatever you're practicing. Thank you so much for being here. Give yourself a big round of applause, and I'll see you next time.